Okay, hi Virgo. Welcome to your January 2021 reading. I'm just going to get started. I don't have a particular context I'm going to read for, love or money or whatnot. I'm just going to see what comes out for you all. And keep in mind that the roles can be reversed. If there seems to be another person that's really heavy in your reading, I'll pull some cards to see what's going on with them too. And yeah, so let's get started. I'm kind of like out of breath today. I had COVID. Like I'm better now, but I still have some kind of like breathing problems sometimes. So I apologize if it sounds like I'm like out of breath and I'm just sitting here. Okay, so let's get started. Permission to ask the Oracle. What do we have for the Virgos I'm reading for January 2021? I'll do a quick recent past and then a present and then an upcoming future and then maybe some advice. Sound good? Okay, let's see what we got. Recent past. Okay, so you have your card here coming up. So we have the Hermit. Let me just look at the cards for a second. Bear with me. I think you're feeling really alone. All of the people in these cards are alone. So I feel like you're on your own, feeling alone. Sometimes it's a peaceful alone, like you are able to enjoy the solitude and think and plan. And Virgos are really a strong mental energy, so I think you try to use logic to think things through. You might go out in nature as well, but the mental energy can also take a dark turn. So it feels like maybe a lot of worrying, anxiety, overthinking, guilt, shame. Or just thinking, thinking, always thinking. And sometimes it's really quite beneficial and you reach like a lot of, even enlightened thoughts. But then other times you can go dark. If you're thinking that much, you're bound to have a wide range of thoughts. Let me get some more. Why? Gonna clarify that. Is this a walking away or a walking towards? Okay, so a relationship. This could also be you're feeling alone and you would like to be in a committed relationship, but you just can't seem to find one that brings you a lot of like happiness and fulfillment and celebration and joy and stability and solid and committed. Okay, I think I got it. So I think that you really want this. You want this beautiful, like, connection, even a spiritual connection, solid, grounded, stability, money, and just a lot of fun and joy together. But you're alone, and I think you really want to get here, but you can't seem to figure out why this just doesn't happen for you. Let me double check. It could also be that some of you are in a relationship and this is what you want it to be like, but you feel alone in the relationship. So two storylines there for the Virgos. I think you want to get here with whoever you're with, if you're with somebody, but it's you feel here. You feel alone, you feel anxiety, a mental stress. Let's get more to the story. Well, outwardly, you look quite independent, successful, like you have it all together. So this is what you look like on the outside to the world. You look like you're balanced, you have your things together. You look great, you dress great, you take care of yourself, you look put together and, just clean and just like Virgos do. And yeah, you this is how you look to everybody else. Like you got balance and, everything's moderated and everything's great. You got your money situation or you're just looking like you're independent and you got it together. But inside, you're feeling this, feeling alone and that you want this. So what you're projecting out into the world is not the reality of your inner world. Aw. Okay, let me get some more cards. Yeah, okay. So I just want to double check, clarify this, please, for Virgo. Same story. So I think you're feeling at this point in your life, you're like waiting because you feel like when, how do I explain? I think you feel like when you have a relationship, you'll be happy. Like if you can have your money, your career, your family, your house, all your bills are paid. But I think you think that it's not going to be perfect and you're not going to have this great life, even if it's great right now in a lot of ways, until you find love or a serious commitment or a marriage or a family. I think that is like kind of what you put the key emphasis on for to be happy. That's what you need, I think you think. And because you can't quite get there either with who you're with or by yourself, you just feel like at a standstill. It's like you almost can't, your life can't move forward until you get that type of thing. Like you're in a limbo. And then like, I think you think once you get a relationship or a family, then your real life, quote unquote, will start. Does that make sense? Okay, let me get some upcoming cards for what's coming up for you. And then some advice. Let's look, see what's coming ahead. I usually don't, keep in mind this isn't forever. You know, this is just the current energy, like energy shifts and changes. And as we move on, the energy will shift and change. So this is just kind of the vibe for right now, maybe the next few weeks or few months. So what's ahead for Virgo? What's the recent, the upcoming energy for them to pay attention to, watch for? Okay. So again, I think, okay, before I speak, I just want to clarify. Hold on. Before I open my mouth. All right. So, okay. Unfortunately, I see the upcoming energy as you're still going to be in this spot. I don't see any big relationship coming. A lot of longing. I do think, again, you're looking to the future, right? I think you're not living in the present. I think you're looking in the future. It doesn't appear that you're living in the past, so that's good. I think you've maybe let a lot go from the past. But now, instead of living in the present situation and enjoying what it is, now you've turned away from the past, but now you're looking to the future. What could be there? Okay, I have a thought in my head, but just give me a second to articulate it, okay? I think sometimes you might feel like your life isn't real, like you're living underwater or in a fog or in a dream or something. Like, I know that sounds weird, but it's like not your real life. Like you almost feels like a dream sometimes, but maybe not the best dream, but you just don't, I think you feel like, this is so hard to explain. Let me try and get another card. I know the feeling in my head, but to tell you about it is hard to explain. So yeah, it's almost as if what's happening now isn't real. Like you're living in some weird dream or different reality. Like you're underwater or in like a fog. Like things don't seem real. Even though you're alive and functioning and stuff, it just seems cloudy and foggy and murky. What is Virgo so worried about? Because this card came up again. I think you just want a new opportunity, right? Like in the future, you just want this new opportunity to come to you for stability and it to be everything that you wanted, right? Like you want somebody to offer this to you. What's Virgo so worried about? Could have a fire sign on your mind, earth sign. The end of something. You could have ended something with a earth sign or a fire sign, any sign for that matter. But I think maybe okay, so I have to retract what I said a little bit. There was maybe the ending of something or the death of somebody or something that weighs heavy on your mind. Though I don't think you want to go back, it still weighs heavy on your mind. Your eyes are on the future, But I think there was something that happened that really hit you, and it's been hard to let go of. So it could be like somebody even, this is going to get heavy, sorry. A death of somebody, a family member, a friend, a lover, or the death of a situation is really like something that kind of really sticks in your mind or haunts you or bothers you. Aww, okay. What else have we got here for Virgo? What time is it? Okay, I got time left. Yeah, okay. So some upcoming advice here and some things to keep in mind for the upcoming energy is I think you are going to find a lot more inner peace. I think you might have a lot of defenses up. You might be working on a lot. You might be busy at work. You might have tons of projects, focusing on kind of mastery of a skill, somebody who really puts attention into details, which Virgos are known for, but somebody that does it for the love of doing it as well. It's not what you do, you really excel at doing well. You don't just sit down and do a sloppy job at something. And I think that's what's going to be kind of your focus coming up in the near future as well, to continue to do that. And I think you're just trying to center yourself and find balance. You might be doing some meditation and some yoga. And I do think that brings you some comfort from whatever this is. Focusing on some more of your spirituality and stuff as well. So I'm just gonna shuffle these out. Give me a second. Let's get some advice for the Virgos. Let's do that. Advice for Virgos. Interesting. Don't put your intention into people that make you feel inadequate. Or don't put attention into lovers that are inadequate themselves and ill-equipped and incompetent to be with you, but you're just kind of maybe wanting to be in a relationship at this point that you don't want to be alone, so you might be settling because you just want to be feeling excited and happy and enthusiastic about things, right? So in doing that, you might sacrifice your self-worth a bit and sort of go slumming. I hate to say it that way, but you might kind of be dealing with people that either make you feel inadequate or are actually inadequate, just because you want to feel some excitement and some chemistry and some love, but they really can't offer you any kind of stability, and it sort of knocks down your self-worth by doing this. Yikes. Okay, so let's get some more here. Okay, yeah, again, same message. So when pursuing romantic partnerships, confidence is your key to success, right? So look for partners that give this to you, people that make you feel good about yourself. Even if someone's not actively trying to make you feel bad, if you're just settling for anybody, it's going to automatically knock your self-confidence down a bit, because you're going to be knowing that you're settling, but you don't care, just because you want some excitement and some love and some chemistry. And that's going to only, if you go down below you, it's going to pull you down too. It's rare that it brings somebody up to a different level. You know what I mean? I feel like I sound like a high school mean girl. I'm sorry. I'm just reading what the cards say. Date on your level is my point, or above. Somebody, you know, but not too far above that it's going to be making you feel bad about yourself, right? But just kind of date on your level. Don't go sacrificing yourself just because you want some chemistry and excitement and love, right? And the answers you need are coming. So I don't know. I know this is going to sound very vague, but if you're waiting for an answer for something or somebody, it's coming. So just keep holding on. You get one more card. Could be about finances or something you've been going up and down about and can't make a decision for. The information that you're going to need to be able to make a decision is going to come. So if you've been wondering about something or going back and forth, what should I do? What should I do? But you don't really know because you don't feel like you have enough information to make a really good decision, that information will come. So, okay, Virgo, thank you for watching. I hope this helped, and I'll catch you in a couple weeks.